The bus finally arrives, and we start down this massive, expansive boulevard called Market Street. The bus comes into UN Plaza, which they also call Urine Plaza, which is where the farmers' markets are held every Wednesday and Sunday. Now, like I said, it's this unseasonably warm late February day, and it's sunny, and the kiosks are open, and there's fruits everywhere, and there's produce, and I'm just sort of taking all this in when suddenly the bus stops and everyone flies forward. What had happened was, one man chased another man out into Market Street, and when he caught him, he started beating him repeatedly with a 10-pound bag of potatoes, which the man had stolen from his kiosk at the farmer's market. And I learned that it's a long-standing tradition to beat the person with whatever they take from you if you catch them. So either go for the lighter items or pay those people, because they will fuck you up at the farmer's market. 10-pound bag of potatoes cost, what, a couple dollars? They snapped this guy's spine. It was hardcore. So at the next stop, at the back of the line, was a Chinese girl, probably about 13, 14 years old, with some purchases in one hand, and in her other hand, a live thrashing chicken, which they sell at the farmer's market. Now, the driver is one of these salty African-American long-term veterans of Muni. Knows his job, doesn't take any shit from anybody. He was actually incredibly cool. He said, you can't bring any animals on the bus except for seeing eye dogs. Well, at first, she didn't say anything, like maybe she didn't speak English, and the chicken's looking around like all freaked out. But he like broke the bitch down, and not only did she speak English, she talked like Courtney Love. She's like, don't do this to me, man. I gotta get this chicken home. Something about the Sutter Stockton Tunnel. And the bus driver said, look, I'm not changing the rules for you. No animals on the bus. So she cranked that chicken's neck right there at the fare box and said, it ain't an animal anymore, it's just meat. You got any laws against bringing meat on the bus? And she sat down in her Muni chair, and I watched that chicken go. And I thought about all the fucked up things I'd seen in the space of just 2 or 3 hours. I thought to myself, I could totally live here. And that was it. I came back to San Francisco a few weeks later, and I found an apartment in that same Union Square / Tenderloin neighborhood where I live to this day. Cute story, but what does this have to do with your Filipino Chinese neighbor that wakes you up all the time? You see, when I went in recently to the bathroom to open up the vent to tell her to be quiet, instead of singing her usual Celine Dion show-stopping ballads, I heard a song by Air Supply. You gotta realize, in the years I have been out here, everything about my life has changed. I have this new outlook, a new apartment, in a city I fucking love, and yet whenever I hear Air Supply, it takes me back to a time I thought no one would ever love me again. I'm lying alone with my head on the phone, and I'm thinking of you till it hurts, and there's no easy way, it gets harder each day, so love me or I'll be gone, I'll be gone, I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you, I know you were right, believing for so long. She doesn't sing it that way, she sings it more like, I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you, it can't be too late, believing for so long, I'm all out of love, what am I without you, it can't be too late, to say that I was so wrong. I hope you and that travel agent are real fucking happy, baby. So,